Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Most of Mavs Postgame Podcast. I'm your co-host, Kate Garza, journalism major at the University of Oklahoma. To my left is our other co-host, Jude Halbert. How are we doing today, Jude?
Good morning.
Good morning again.
Yeah. Shout out Adam Silver. 9:30 local times. I understand it's West Coast, but come on, man. Move the game up.
Yeah.
Have respect for, an entire side of the country. And especially this Rockets game, too, I was just telling you about. It's just started the fourth quarter, and it's 12:15 local time. But it's disgusting.
Let's see if it's even worth watching.
Yeah, it's a good game. I was watching it. I had it on the other another screen. But anyways, I'm doing good. It's crazy, man. We have 3 games left.
3.
Time just flies.
Yeah, I remember a week or two ago, we were just counting down. 20 games left. We got 20. We got 20 games left. But now it's at the point where it's just like, all right, the season's over. We're trying to figure out things to do. But yeah, it was a decent game. Actually, no, this game brought me back to December. I posted that on Twitter. It just completely brought me back to December, where it was just, the worst first quarter basketball I've probably ever seen in my life. And then they finally get their first bucket with 8 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Cooper Flagg scores 13 in the first quarter. And then, they start clawing back a little bit, trying to claw back into the game. No pun intended, because we're about to talk about somebody like that. But they start to claw back in the game. And then they get the first lead in the third quarter. And then Kawhi Leonard just deletes it. Hits 2 back-to-back threes. And then after that, they start going on a run. And they keep building it. And, back and forth a little bit. But they kept a decent gap. And by the 5-minute mark, I was like, all right, Coop's getting subbed out. It's a little late. It's a little later than I usually would think he gets subbed out. But then he doesn't get back in. 13-point deficit, which I was kind of confused about. We can add a little bit more later. But did you notice anything else about this game?
Yeah, it is like you said. It was like the November, December Mavs?
Yeah.
Where it was just disgusting first quarter. But honestly, I thought the Mavs might win this game. Just the way it was going. Because, like you said, the way it started, but this game, it was like it was, 27-4 or 6? Mm-hmm. So, and I did the math at one point. We were winning. I want to say it was 80-77. So we had gone on a 76 to 50 run or something up to that point. And the Clippers were I guess they just figured we would just mail it in after the first part, which, most tanking teams would, but this team just plays hard. Again, shout out all the guys in this team. Najee took a hard fall. I think all love to Najee, but this may be the last time we see him this season.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it might not be the worst excuse. Just, we all know the assignment the rest of the season. Don't need to say it out loud. But yeah, even though Cooper didn't shoot well tonight, some of the shots were a little iffy. He had a couple long twos that I was but he was aggressive. And man, his dunks are just loud. He's that type of player, he just gets in transition and he dunks it and you're just whoa.
It's a message. It's a message every time.
Yeah.
And you'll hear the NBA guys say that all the time.
It's like a dunk. He dunked on Brook Lopez tonight to get the Mavs going early whenever they were struggling. And I liked his aggressiveness tonight. Like I said, efficiency, I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah. And he almost jammed on John Collins, but he made a business decision to get out the way, which would have been another crazy dunk that would have happened. But yeah, just aggressive. It's ferocious the way he drives to the basket. And he wasn't able to convert on a lot of his attempts tonight driving to the basket, which a lot of them should have been fouls.
He gets fouled, yes, man.
Fouled all the time going to the rim. And he goes up strong, goes up hard. He doesn't really lean away from contact unless he's using his body to get on balance again. But 25. What do you have? 25, 9 and 1, 25, 9 and 2 with a block, I think. Like 45% true shooting percentage. But I mean, it's all right, dude. He just came off of a ridiculous stretch, which we will now get into because we took off for Easter, spend time with the family, enjoy the night, enjoy the day, the holy day. And Cooper Flagg just decided to double down on it, scoring 45 points after he scores 51 points against the Orlando Magic. A little like future versus past moment. That's all I really could think about throughout the entire game because LeBron actually looked, especially through the first half, oh my gosh, like LeBron looked really good. And I know I've talked to you a little bit about a scenario where it's like, dude, imagine a world where LeBron gets them out of the first round by himself. The storylines, the headlines that would come out because of that. But yeah, LeBron had a great game, but Cooper just, oh my gosh, dominated. And it was just a scoring masterpiece. He had amazing efficiency in both games, and they lose against Orlando, but then they come back and they win against Los Angeles. And literally halfway through the game, the Rookie of the Year odds flipped, which is just ridiculous. Like he was going on a tear in that game. And at this point, just crown him. Crown Cooper Flagg as the Rookie of the Year. I don't think it should be a debate anymore. I've given my take on TikTok, and it's just like Cooper, yeah, okay. Start with Con. Con, he's been on an amazing team all year. I mean, a competitive team. They're in the playoffs. They're going to be in the playoffs. And they just have a genuine system. They've had the same guys for a while. They know their system. They know their build. And Con really fits perfectly in that system for them. Nothing to take away from Con's year. It's been an amazing year, a historic year as a rookie, especially shooting-wise. One of the most efficient shooting seasons for a rookie ever. It might be the most, but we'll get back to that in a second. And yeah, very impressive. But Cooper was thrown in a scenario where he had to be the lead guy. He had to be the ball handler, the initiator of offense, the guy that has the best defender on him every night with all the attention pointed towards him when he steps on the court. It's a no-brainer that he's Rookie of the Year. No-brainer.
Yeah, and I think one thing I wanted to point out about tonight's game that I missed, that I've been seeing from Cooper recently, maybe the last 5 to 10 games, is you can tell he's really attacking bad defenders. And that's just what smart basketball players do, right? Like we've seen it all the time with superstars. You get a pick and roll and you get the switch and you just attack the big or attack a guy who can't really guard. And Cooper tonight did that to Garland a ton. The Lakers game did it to Kennard all night. And that's just him just leveling up as a player and just being smarter. And even tonight, like I saw a couple of times the Clippers sent doubles. And again, another thing I wanted to bring up, his passing is so underrated, man. Mm-hmm. It's so underrated because the Mavericks were 6 for 33 from 3 tonight. 6 for 33. I guarantee you, if you go back and watch, Cooper probably had like at least 5 assists from guys who just missed threes. Mm-hmm. And when they were open, so Cooper, next season, I promise you, we will have guys that know what to do when they get the ball and they will make threes for you. I promise. Because his passing, he had a couple skip passes tonight. I was just like, my God.
Off the blitz too. And it's immediate off the blitz.
Yes, and sometimes he'll jump in the air, which is usually not what you're supposed to do, but he's just so talented. Sometimes he jumps in the air, he looks a guy off and then flings it, to the corner or to the wing. Like his passing is it's leveling up. You can just see it. And I just don't really know what else. Like, I know he's going to continue to improve, but it's just insane how good he is as a rookie, man. Even the Clippers broadcast, they could not believe how good Cooper Flagg was. I had them on all night. They could not stop talking about him. They barely talked with the Clippers. They were just like, Cooper Flagg, like, is the Rookie of the Year. He's just a monster all night. They couldn't shut up. So I thought that was telling as well.
I mean, when he starts to, because you said it, like you look at it and you're like, I don't even know what else he can improve. I mean, of course, the three ball's there, but when you think of it like that, there's not really much parts of his game where he can improve outside of his three ball. So the default is, okay, he's just going to get better at everything he's already good at. And that's going to be scary. I saw the guys on, what was it? What's that one? Is it Wake Up? Is that the NBA one? I think it's called Wake Up. I think it is. The guy with the long hair. I should know his name, but I'll get back to that. I'll try to figure it out. They were comparing Cooper, and they're like, dude, he's going to be better than Tatum in like 2 years.
Oh, yep. Nick Wright.
Yeah, Nick Wright. Nick had a deferring thing. He was like, it's probably going to be like 4 or 5, but could it happen? Like, if he's already at this point where he's this good and he's finding his shot and his mid-range jumper's falling right now, I know it's like a spurt for him where his mid-range jumper's as efficient as it is, but he's got the build, he's got the makeup, he's got the skill set, and he can pass the ball. He's a crazy defender, help defender. He's already in the upper echelon of help defenders in the league. And he's not even getting started yet. He's literally 19 years old. He's going to start his second season as a 19-year-old still. And just to think how many more 40-point performances he's going to put on that list to pass. Who's number one? It is Wilt, right? I'm pretty sure it's Wilt so who knows how many more 40-point performances he's going to have next year. But yeah, I mean, at this point, you have to give Cooper Flagg the Rookie of the Year. I don't really see many scenarios where Con Kneppel would be chosen, especially as the Rookie of the Year is not really a winning award. It never really has been given to a team or to a player that's on a winning team. But yeah, I mean, crown Cooper Flagg at this moment for a Rookie of the Year. But something else we want to get into is Marvin Bagley, dude. And he's still doing it. Like, he comes in on a consistent basis and he does produce. There's been some nights where it's hard for him to do so, but when he gets the right matchup and he can let his full skill set showcase his entire skill set, dude, he puts up some great performances. 21 and 9 tonight, almost a double-double. And it looked effortless. It looked seamless. And with his ability to stretch the floor, with his ability to get downhill, his ball handling capabilities, we've already said multiple times that he is like somebody to look for in this offseason that Dallas could extend or Dallas could go after and, potentially outbid somebody and then give away Gafford in the trade deadline or the draft or however that scenario turns out. I feel like Dallas has to have him near the top of their list to bring back in this offseason or to go after in free agency if it gets to that point where other people are, giving him money. But dude, Marvin Bagley, he's for real. And he probably, I think there's no other scenario where he's not on this roster next season.
Yeah, especially as we know the injury history of our big men. He does have, I've talked about before, a little bit of an injury history, but how much of that is he's been on tanking teams, they're just shutting him down.
Or he goes to the G League. I don't really know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest with you. And like you said, he just gives you really good production. Like he's got really nice touch around the rim. He's really good, and he's kind of underratedly good in the short roll too. Like if he gets the ball, in the middle of the floor, like I trust him. I've really liked what I've seen. I wonder what his market's going to be. I don't think it's going to be too crazy. I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't really dug into the numbers on that.
I think his high end is the max mid-level, which is 15.
I don't know if I can do that.
That's the high end, though. That's a high end. So, like, low end would be 8.
The thing is how much caps? We'll get into this, right? We have the whole off season.
I'll look up.
Okay. But I know we have the max MLE. We have a trade exception. Do we have a trade exception too?
Yeah, we do have a trade exception.
But I don't know how much like legitimate cap space we have. So I don't know how much I want to put of Marvin Bagley's salary into the MLE. That makes sense.
Yeah.
The free agent class, from what I've heard, is not terribly strong. So I don't know. I don't think I want to necessarily overpay Bagley. I don't know if that's some sort of hot take. If we can get him back on a good deal, like that would be awesome. But I just don't want to be backed into a corner of, we're kind of desperate, and you know what I mean? But he does give you good production. Like he's a good He's a good player.
I don't know why the internet makes it so hard to find a team's cap space. Makes no sense to me at all. But I'm gonna look for this one last website, and if it doesn't show me a concrete number where I don't have to do math, which is ridiculous. Total cap hold. Oh, dude, this one's good. So second apron space, 20 million. All right. So we got 20 million to that second apron. We got 8 million to that first apron. So, around 20 million in total like cap space, I guess, that you can use. And then I don't know if that's taking off.
I think that's not including, because I think that's
Middleton.
Separate. I think the trade exception and even the guys that are on the roster.
Yeah, I got it right here. Okay. So our cap space going into next season is 19 million. And then we do get that $15 million mid-level. So it's right around like 35, technically a $35 million cap space for the Dallas Mavericks. They really do have they really so massive. They have money to spend. Like, they genuinely have money to spend. And so go get Marvin Bagley for $8 million. Yeah. Go get, I mean, if he's at 8, if he's at 10, if he's at 12 even, like, I'd say go get him. And then
probably a short-term deal. I don't assume he's going to command some 3-4 years. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. And then at that point, you could do anything you want with Gafford. If you want to trade Caleb Martin, like we said we were last season,
where has he been? He's just been
out with a heel.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen him play.
It has been a while. I don't know if
I'll call that a tanking move.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe a Cooper stat padding move.
With all due respect, Caleb Martin. Yeah,
all due respect, Caleb Martin.
Yeah, maybe what they did was they saw the play in the Hornets game, the no lob, and they were like, all right, you know what?
No, man. Every 3 weeks, they're going to put you on the injury report for a couple. And, we're just going to let you sit and rot. But
sit and watch.
Just sit and watch. But yeah, I mean, Marvin Bagley, I feel like he definitely deserves a roster shot next season. But something else we want to talk about is Jason Kidd actually tanked this game. Like, blatantly tanked. Like, genuinely, I don't know, I would say pulled a Jazz, but
no, not Jazz. No,
he did pull a Jazz. He did pull a Jazz, but he actually
pulling a Jazz would be what he did in the last 5 minutes for the whole game.
Yeah,
for the whole game.
For
48.
Oh, dude, the Mavericks just got a lead halfway through the third. Cooper, you're out for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Like, if that happened, okay, then yeah. But Jason Kidd, we know now. I hope if you're watching most of the Mavs, you probably do watch as many games as we do. You're probably as psychotic as we are. So you'd probably know that around the 6-minute, 5-minute mark, sometimes 5-minute, whenever Jason Kidd is in La La Land, Cooper Flagg usually gets subbed out. And it'll get out for like a minute and a half, and then it'll take maybe a lose it or use it or lose it or whatever. It'll take a timeout and then give him a little bit extra time to rest. But that didn't happen. He just took him out. And it was a 13-point game. And AJ Johnson came in. He got a shot up. Tyler Smith hit a 3-ball. Polikitis got a little bit extra runs at the end of the game. And Jason Kidd actually blatantly tanked a game. We know that he's very smart, so he might have just been doing a Jason Kidd mental game, whatever tank. He probably does on a game-to-game basis because
we just don't know about it.
He's a super genius, right? He
just has numbers that they just have analytics that the common people we don't have.
Yeah, they have an intern back there just running analytics through Jason Kidd's earpiece. Yeah. But yeah, Jason Kidd actually tanked this game by pulling Cooper Flagg out at the 5-minute mark and not subbing him back in with a 13-point deficit, which you really don't usually see in the NBA. Usually at the 4-minute mark, you want to if it's a 10-point deficit at the 4-minute mark, you're like, all right, we genuinely if we put a run together, we kind of got a chance.
With 2 minutes left, I see guys staying in, man. Yeah. It's till the end with a 10 because the threes, just the amount of threes teams get up and guys can get up, the numbers. I think the math like says if it's like 10, it's like a minute 30. I want to say when you start pulling, and no one's gonna know. Only us, me, you, and the psychotic people watching this post game pod or watch the Mavs. We're the only ones that are gonna know because Cooper Flagg played 34 minutes. You would think he didn't get subbed out.
Yeah,
we know, and that's all that matters. And we got the job done. There's 3 left. Shout out the Pelicans. Shout out.
Let's go.
Great win tonight. Now all we need. Actually, wait. That's too far away. Tomorrow is the next day. We have a game tomorrow night against Phoenix, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll be back here at 12 at midnight tomorrow night.
Yeah. Is that another? Possibly. That's another 9:30, right?
It's another 9. Yeah, we'll see on that one. Anyways, yeah. Shout out the Pelicans. Jason Kidd, he did it. He knows. We all have known that he knows the assignment, but he finally admitted. He finally, let his guard down. And yeah, I'm actually curious to see what the injury report looks like tomorrow. I know that might sound kind of crazy just considering, but Najee took a hard fall.
I think Clay's going to be out with rest
Clay
again.
getting a rest.
Yeah. He's got rest.
But honestly, at this point, man, I'm cool with it, man. I'm not. Yes.
Let's get AJ Johnson 15-point performance tomorrow. Yeah. How about that?
I wouldn't mind it. Maybe for him to get 15, he might play all 48. Oh, that was harsh. I'm sorry, but
do you think the kid front loaded Coop's minutes tonight, knowing that he was going to take him out at the end of the game?
Honestly, I don't think it's a non-zero chance. Just because, just because also like Clay was in there. I think the Clippers broadcasters were like, "What is Clay doing in there?" And I'm going to guarantee this: Clay's not playing tomorrow night. I
100% guarantee it. I will with the amount of injury reports I put out.
Yes, Kid was definitely like, "Hey, Clay, if you play or if you want to play the rest of the night because you're not going to play tomorrow, go ahead." And Clay was like, "Bet, this is my time. I already know that he's not playing tomorrow night."
Clay's probably on his way to Canes. He's going to go get a freaking Caniac combo or something. He's not going to wake up till about 10:30 tomorrow.
Ulakitis, some AJ Johnson. What? Hey, how many games? I don't know if you know off the top of your head. Probably don't. Musa.
I think he's got 2 games left.
Oh, okay. I was going to say we haven't seen. I mean, I guess he did use him a lot in the middle of the season. Yeah. So I guess I thought he had 3 or 4. Okay, he has 2. Okay,
he's somewhere. I'm. That's a guess though. I'm pretty because I heard a couple games ago he had 4 left.
I would assume you get burned tomorrow, but we'll see.
So, bro, I want to see a 25-minute Cisse game. I've been yearning to see that just based on his per 36 and all the statistics.
It is pretty funny. Is the per 36, yeah.
He is a per 36 demon. And I really hope that he gets 25 minutes tomorrow night. That's something.
Or one of these games the rest of the season.
Yeah, one of these games.
Hey, I want to see him against Wemby on Friday.
Bro.
Why not?
Well, is Wemby going to play on Friday?
Oh, yeah. I know. They said he's going to play one of the last 3 so he can get the 65. But who knows if it's going to be the Dallas game or they have 3 games left. I did read that today.
They're probably going to wait for that injury report and see if Cisse's playing or not. They're going to decide.
Yeah.
Because Cisse's just, he's the next coming of Rudy Gobert. I think we give Rudy Gobert too much credit. But other than that.
Ooh, okay. Let's go.
You know what time it is.
Yep. It's the annual.
We got the sim pulled up. Tankathon. Right now, Dallas is tied with Memphis as the 6th odds. And I think you have something you want to say to remind us. There's a very important game coming up.
Friday night appointment television. The Grizzlies play the Utah Mabang Jazz. Mabang-led Jazz. It's about as appointment television as you can get.
Are they playing at the same time as us? Because I think I'm going to switch through that game.
Yeah,
a lot,
they play. Let's see.
especially if Wemby's
Okay, they
playing.
play at 8:30 and we play at 7. Okay, so
All right. So the Spurs will have a 30-point lead on us, and then I'll
hey,
switch
there's
over.
a chance on this pod we're doing a live, like we're watching the game live, like
If you want to do
reaction.
that, I'll try. Hey, let's see if I can pull up enough money to get the StreamYard premium, do a live stream. See if I can plan that instead of
like
going
and
out.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You know, we're a small enterprise here at Mostly Mavs, but we're trying to give you the best content we possibly can. If that is the live stream of the Sacramento Kings playing the Memphis Grizzlies, or no, wait, the Memphis Grizzlies playing the Utah Jazz, right?
Yep.
Then that's what we're going to do. But let's give it a sim. Number one is Washington. Number 2, Sacramento.
Oh, no.
Number 3 is Memphis. And with the 4th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select either Caleb Wilson, freaking Darius Acuff, or there's no way Wagner's going that high.
Please do not take Darius Acuff at 4, please.
Who do you want?
I said
4?
it.
You want Wilson at 4? You want the upside at 4?
Wilson than Acuff for sure.
You want that upside? I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind that.
Yeah, I think if you can get Acuff like at a lower spot, if we're at like 7 or 8 and he drops, that's a different story. But
I've seen so many mock drafts with him at 4 recently too. I've seen so many mock drafts with him at 4.
I don't know,
like
about that
way more than I used to see. But I guess people are really scared about this Wilson thing, which I don't really understand why.
What are they scared about? I missed it.
He got injured halfway through the season and he was out.
Oh yeah, I thought. Well, I didn't see. No, I didn't see. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody say that, but I think he should be good. His athletic. I mean, if you just watch his highlights, if you've never watched his highlights and you just watch him, you never watched him play, bro. You would think he's like Giannis. This is Giannis 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
and he does have that kind of upside on the defensive side. So I'm a huge fan of Caleb Wilson. But we got plenty of time to talk about that.
Got plenty of time to talk about it. But yeah, Dallas Mavericks land at 4. Probably one of the better first attempt simulations we've gotten.
Yeah.
On Mostly Mavs, on our podcast, on our post-game podcast. But yeah, you've watched the Mostly Mavs post-game show with Caden and Jude. It's a pretty eventful one. Pretty eventful loss for Dallas. Actually, a pretty average one, but we'll say it's eventful just for the sake of the show. But yeah, come back for the next game. Here are our thoughts. Here are our opinions. Follow the socials down below, especially that X one. I don't know where it's at. I don't know which side it's on. But you're going to get some live reporting with that game, a little bit of commentary from me and Jude. So, yeah, do that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Closing remarks.
3 left.
3 left. We'll catch y'all later.